I'm recording.
I'm recording as well. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Jay. How's it going?
What are we talking about today on Five the Podcast? A podcast about five things.
We're talking about our the five greatest movie villains.
Is it your five favorite or five greatest?
The five greatest movie villains.
I have a list of movie villains here.
Yeah.
It's from Wikipedia.
What?
These are ranked.
Okay. Are you just going with Wikipedia's list of the five?
No,
greatest?
I have mine.
Okay.
But this is their list.
Oh, okay. You just want to get their top five real quick?
I don't. No, I really.
Okay.
I want to do my list, and we're going to go back and forth. So I don't.
Why are you even bringing it up? Why are you bringing up Wikipedia's list?
Because I want to see if yours are on this list.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'm going to tell you my movie villain, and I want you to guess which movie it's from, and I'll do the same with yours.
Okay.
So coming in at 5, this is the bottom of my list. Colonel Hans Landa.
That one movie with Quentin Tarantino.
Yep.
What's it called? Killing Nazis.
Yep, killing Nazis.
What's it called? I don't know.
Inglourious Bastards.
Yeah. I have never seen it.
He's really good in it. He's a great villain.
But he's just a Nazi.
He's the Jew hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean that's a bad guy. You know, any Nazi's a bad guy. No problem.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know, it's so terrible how bad they were as like human beings.
Yeah.
I mean, if you look at human history, there's been a history of groups of people going after other groups of people. Like,
it's just bizarre how like your brain gets twisted and you see other humans as something other than human, and you treat them like animals, or even worse than animals. You know.
Yeah, well, I mean, scientists believe, scientists believe that Homo sapiens killed the Neanderthals off. I kind of think we just had sex with. I think we just had sex with them.
Well, you know, a little bit of A, a little bit of B.
Yeah, probably more A than maybe more B than. I don't see us hunt. Well, maybe we did. Maybe we all hunt down. Like, why would we do that? I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's sad. Yeah. Great villain. And it's interesting that movie's aged really well. People talk about it all the time. And it's interesting that Quentin Tarantino is the one who made it. I would never think that he would make an alternate history movie about Adolf Hitler and Nazis.
Yeah, well, like this. So this is, it was alternate history, and then he did the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, which was also an alternate history.
Does it need to be alternate histories? Did he need to do that?
I don't know why he did it, because the end of the Hollywood movie is, I don't know, it's just weird because it's not super tied into the rest of the plot. It's like he just wanted to do it, I guess.
He hasn't made a good movie in a long time. He's overdue. He's overdue for a good movie.
No, he's overdue for a movie.
He's overdue for a good movie.
Yeah.
The last good movie he made was Kill Bill. Both of those.
Inglourious Bastards.
Well, okay. I've never seen it, so I can't really comment on that. But that's your villain. That's good. Okay,
he's a good villain. Yeah.
All right, mine. You have to guess. You get this. You'll get this pretty fast. Kaiser Söze.
Yeah, that's the Brad Pitt movie.
It's not Brad Pitt's not in it.
What?
Brad Pitt's not in The Usual Suspects.
Oh, okay. All right. I've never seen that movie.
Okay, well, that's bad.
I do need to see it, but I've never seen it.
Well, yeah, so I think that you should this afternoon, you should probably watch it. It's great. It's actually a really good movie.
Yeah, no, I know. I hear really great things about it. It's just
Bryan Singer made it, which is really surprising.
Wow.
Yeah, like then he did X-Men, and then after that, it's just like,
yeah.
But Bryan Singer's a really good director, and I think The Usual Suspects was super powerful. And he didn't. Kevin Spacey somebody received an Academy Award for it. Wow. 1995. But yes, Kevin Spacey as Kaiser Söze. This movie really. Wait, did I just ruin it for you?
No, you didn't.
But did you already know the secret?
I didn't know. But you just mentioned Kevin Spacey, and he's kind of,
What?
He.
Oh yeah, he's
problematic big time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
But he still did.
he's great in everything he's been in, but he's a really bad person.
Yeah.
So
I think I about ruined it for you too. Oh, watch it anyway. Kaiser Soze is fantastic. I think the whole movie was fantastic. As far as a villain, as far as a person you fear, Kaiser Soze is great. I mean, it's like I would say that Kaiser Soze is on par with any other like mobster type villain that you kind of want to stay away from. It's really, I'm watching Better Call Saul right now. Have you ever seen that? Better Call Saul?
I tried to get into it, but I didn't get into it.
It's a lot of bad guys in this movie. I mean, in this show.
Yeah.
And these are all people you don't want to spend time with. And Kaiser Soze is definitely one of those guys.
So he's a mobster?
What, Kaiser Soze? I can't tell you that. I can't tell you more about Kaiser Soze or it'll ruin the movie for you.
Okay.
I want to. I don't believe in not ruining movies. I believe in ruining movies for people.
Well, yeah, clearly.
Yeah, I don't care.
So he's a mobster, you said, right?
I can't tell you that now.
But you already said it.
Okay, well, let's watch it.
He's a mobster?
Like, when I watch a movie, I don't care if
Is there a mobster from, like, one of the Godfather movies on your list? Or
Nah, not really.
Interesting. Okay.
But when I watch a movie, I can read the entire plot of a movie and still enjoy it. I don't care.
Yeah, you've said that, yeah.
I just don't care that much. All right. Okay. That's my number 5.
My number 4 is Mama Fratelli.
No idea.
No idea.
Mm-mm.
She's the mother from the Goonies.
Okay.
She's the mother of the two bad guys.
Yeah,
and she's clearly the leader of the gang. And she's so scary and creepy.
Is this a
evil.
Gen X podcast?
I mean, we're both Gen X.
Yeah, I guess it's a podcast for definitely Gen Xers, right?
Gen X is popular now, right? Like
when did
all
we
the
become
things
the
that
bad
we loved
guys?
are coming back.
When did we become the bad guys? Like people talk about us in a negative light. Have you ever noticed that?
They don't get it though. They don't understand.
I also understand. All of a sudden, like
we're the good guys.
I understand baby boomers and people are like, oh, baby boomers, but now people are like, oh, the Gen X's, it's their fault. Like I didn't do anything. I really have not.
We were growing up when the world was changing.
Yeah, and also I just don't. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I never thought that I would be in a situation where I have to explain my generation to people. Like what? Like what are you talking about? Like I don't get it. But yeah, Goonies is definitely a Gen X thing. I haven't watched that movie in.
It's a great movie. She's a really good villain. You know,
I wouldn't say it's a great movie. It's a pirate ship. They find a pirate ship. Whoop,
it's a great movie.
Whoop whoop. You know, hey you guys. It's like,
that's awesome.
So it's just kind of whatever.
I mean, that movie's, there's so many things are inspired by that movie.
The disfigured guy, who was that? In the movie.
I looked that up. He was actually an NFL football player.
I know that, but in the movie, what was he? Like, why was he even there?
He was one of the brothers. Oh. So that was Mama Fratelli's son. It's her offspring.
Okay, wow.
And they locked him up because he's disfigured.
Oh, wow, yeah.
And, I guess he's like mentally handicapped too. So,
right. My number 4, Hans Gruber.
But I mean, so Mama Fratelli locked up her own son in a dungeon.
Yeah, she's
a great movie villain. Yeah.
Yeah, she's good. She's not on my list, I don't think.
Yeah.
Anyway, my number 4
clearly not, since you didn't know who she was.
Yeah. My number 4 is Hans Gruber.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Die Hard. Yeah, that's a good villain.
Yeah, I liked it because she didn't.
I did think about him, but he didn't make my list.
Well, I thought he was one thing. He ended up being something different, which was fun. Great. He passed away, sadly. Alan Rickman.
Yes.
He was a great actor. Fantastic.
Great actor.
Yeah, it's always like he had that really thick German accent. I thought was fun. The introduction of him and his team was really fun to watch when they came into the movie.
Yeah.
It was the whole thing. That whole movie is brilliant. Anyway. It came out in 1988. That movie is aged like a fine wine. That movie, you can watch that movie right now. It still feels good. Wow, that's amazing.
Absolutely.
Hans Gruber's fantastic. I think that if you look at Die Hard with a Vengeance, his brother ended up being equally as interesting, but Hans Gruber takes the cake. I mean, him falling out of the building like that was just, brilliant. Like him dying felt good at the end of it. It's good. All right, what's your number 3?
My number 3
Yeah.
is Darth Vader.
Okay, he's on this list. He's actually pretty high on the list.
No,
He's number 3 in the list.
Yeah,
Is he,
Darth Vader.
he's going to be in the new Andor, right?
Probably. Yeah, he should be, I would think.
A new trailer just came out, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, Darth Vader. I mean, he's he's a classic. He's an all-time great movie villain. Top 3, of course. I don't know what to say. I mean, just like, he's mysterious. He's evil. He's powerful. Dressed in a really dope all black outfit.
I was going to talk about the outfit. If you look at the outfit for a long time, it looks goofy. But for some reason, it's iconic. I don't know exactly why, but if I don't even
all of the Empire's uniforms are inspired by the Nazi uniforms, which were designed by Hugo Boss. So they gotta look good.
Hugo Boss designed Nazi uniforms?
Yeah, Hugo Boss was a German citizen, and he designed the uniforms for the Nazi military.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Did he ever apologize?
I don't know. But that's why their uniforms look so cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
And dude, I never knew that.
Yeah.
Don't they still sell Hugo Boss stuff?
Yeah, they still sell Hugo Boss stuff. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I don't know if he's still alive or not, but
that's a statistic I never would have thought. That's a thing I never would have thought. That's
right. But wild. That's why Darth Vader looks so cool.
Yeah, but like if you look at his design of the helmet looks weird, and then the eyes, and then you have this weird mouthpiece. I don't understand.
I think the helmet's kind of like samurai inspired.
Yeah, maybe. I think because like the Jedi are samurai inspired.
Maybe the Nazis had some helmets like that too.
No, I think the samurai looks more Japanese than anything else. That makes a lot more. That makes a lot. If you look at Japanese iconography, whatever. It makes a lot more sense because they look at the Jedi; they also look more Japanese than anything else. So yeah,
right.
So
and one of the inspirations for the movie was the Seven Samurai. So
if you look at like that makes sense. I understand that now. After looking at a samurai uniform, I understand that. But still, it's an amazing outfit. It's amazing. And Darth Vader's great. James Earl Jones, rest in peace. I'm not sure how they're going to do the voice. They should recast a voice actor for Darth Vader for any kind of new Star Wars things. They should not use generative AI to redo James Earl's voice at all. They should just get a new voice actor and let that be a new icon. Like let somebody a new voice be that person.
Is there another villain that you can just hear breathing and then you get scared?
No, I don't get scared. I get like,
or you get anxious. Yeah.
I had a friend of mine back in the day. We went and saw the Star Wars movies when they re-released them in the theaters, and every time Darth Vader showed up, he would stand up and cheer for him, which was really funny. You were like, yeah, it's like it was his thing, which is really funny.
Who do you got at number 3?
Number what?
3.
Am I at number 3 already?
Yeah, Darth Vader was my number 3.
The alien from the Alien movies, specifically Alien 1.
Okay.
No, the Alien. We talk about fear. These things really make me scared.
I get it, but I just when I think of movie villains, I think of like I don't know. I think of humans.
Oh well, that's your list. You got yours. I got mine.
Yeah. I get it though. I get it.
No, it's terrifying. Like I'm not scared of any man. If you walk on 2 feet and like you breathing like a human, I'm not scared of you. Like you might be able to hurt me or imprison me, but I'm not afraid. I'm not like scared. I'm just like, okay, this is how it's going to be. But an animal or some kind of creature, that terrifies me because I don't want to be eaten. I am terrified of being eaten. I don't want to be eaten by anything. And like, how animals get tracked down by a lion and then the lion opens their guts and eats their guts while the thing's alive? Like I'm not feeling that. That's not how I'm going to go. And
Right.
so when I look at alien movies, it just absolutely terrifies me. Like I'm like, that's the kind of villain I'm talking about. That's a scary thing.
I hear you. Yeah.
Just disgusting.
They have corrosive.
The blood's acid. Yes.
Yeah.
And it's like just in general, it's just like if you see one coming in a room towards you, you're just screaming. It looks alien. It looks scary. You know
well, it is alien.
You know, it look like there's been lots of monsters made for movies.
Right.
That one, it doesn't have any eyes. It has just a bunch of teeth.
Right. Yeah. Who was it designed by? H.R. Geiger. I think. Yeah.
It's just like ugh.
Very creepy. Yep.
Yeah. That's my number 3. It probably needs to be my number 1.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I couldn't guess that one because it's
it's not.
the alien.
It's the alien.
the alien. The alien from the Alien movie.
Yeah. What number are we on?
My number 2 is Blofeld.
Who's that?
Blofeld is from the James Bond movies.
Oh, which one?
Blofeld is the inspiration for Dr. Evil. He's the inspiration for Dr. Claw in Inspector Gadget.
Oh yeah, Inspector Gadget.
Right. Blofeld was in 7 different James Bond movies, including 7 different James Bond movies, including the last James Bond movie by the Broccoli's. So, and actually, the actor that plays Blofeld in the last James Bond movie is also the actor that plays Colonel Hans Landa in Inglourious Basterds. But yeah, Blofeld. I mean, he's in 7 different James Bond movies. He's the leader of Spectre.
Which James Bond movies are you talking about? Which ones?
A bunch of the early ones. His Majesty's Secret Service, I think. At the beginning, you never see his face, which is why in Inspector Gadget you never see Dr. Claw's face. You just see him stroking the cat. But then later on, he finally reveals himself to James Bond. Bunch of different movies. I can't name them all.
The Daniel Craig movies did Spectre too. Was he in that?
That's why he's in the last James Bond movie. Yeah.
No, that wasn't the last one.
The last Barbara Broccoli or Chubby Broccoli produced James Bond movie, which is, I think Amazon's gonna screw it up from here on out, but we'll see. But,
probably.
Yeah.
They screw up everything else.
Right.
Who's going to be James Bond?
No idea.
That's an interesting pick, Mike. That's a deep dive. That's really good. What's your favorite? Just a side note. What's your favorite James Bond? I think we've done this, haven't we?
My favorite James Bond actor,
is
Pierce Brosnan, but he wasn't in my favorite James Bond movies.
Okay,
I think he was born for the role, but he just got one really good script, and then he got a bunch of bad scripts.
GoldenEye is the best movie, hands down.
Right, absolutely.
You know what? My favorite big James Bond movie is GoldenEye, but my favorite James Bond actor is Daniel Craig, without a doubt.
Interesting. Okay,
without a doubt. That'd be a good 5.
Yeah.
What number am I on? 2.
2.
I am picking Mr. Potter.
I cannot guess what that's from.
It's A Wonderful Life. The banker.
Oh, I've never seen that movie.
Yeah, this is odd. You and your family would actually love this movie.
Yeah, I put it on my list. We just never got around to watching it.
During Christmas time, put this movie on. You guys would just sit. Like, I know you and your wife could get through it. I don't think your kids have the patience for it. But you and your wife could definitely watch it and have a great time with it. It's a great movie. It's fun.
Right. Okay. What makes him such a great villain?
He's just capitalism incarnate. Like he just wants to run. Like it's a very interesting technical movie as far as economics. He's a bank. He runs a bank, and he wants to have people buy mortgages through him, and he wants to dictate how the city is run. By like city ordinances and dictate. So, for example, it's like, hey, you can only buy this kind of house, or the house is like so expensive you have to rent from me. And the hero of the show, of the movie, which is totally blanking on right now. He runs a regular. It's not a money lending.
Jimmy Stewart.
Yeah, Jimmy Stewart. He runs like a regular, like not like a co-op kind of deal where everybody puts their money in together and then they use that money to send out loans to build houses. And so it's a completely different way of looking at economics and it's a completely different way of looking at housing. And so if you really watch the movie, it's a debate about, should big banks be in charge of helping people get houses, or should like special co-ops do it? And then, in the end, the co-ops don't really win. But it's actually very anti-capitalism because it's all about money. He's all about money. And I think the movie every year gets more and more relevant, which is really powerful. So Mr. Parr is definitely it's like he's just kind of a jerk. He's in a wheelchair. He's barking orders. He's just an old man.
Right.
But like, I'm always sympathetic, and he doesn't do anything necessarily wrong. He just always wants to kind of screw over the little guy. But that's what corporations do. So he's just being a regular old businessman. Which, if you look at movies, the businessman's always a bad guy, which is interesting because people apparently love businessmen, which doesn't make any sense. But it's
weird. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's your number? Are you number one now?
This is my number one movie villain.
Go for it.
It's the Wicked Witch of the West.
Oh my gosh, no.
Yep.
That movie's kind of bad, Mike.
We, it used to come on every year around Halloween, right?
It used to.
And we would always watch it, and at the time, man, she scared the shit out of me. Like I would have to get underneath a blanket, and hide from her when we were watching the movie.
I don't understand what she was mad about. Like, what did she want?
I don't know.
No, did she want the shoes? Wait, didn't? Okay, so
she may have.
So in the movie,
that was her sister's shoes, I think.
Yeah. So in the movie, I'm talking about the original movie, not talking about the remake.
Right.
In the movie, there's a tornado, which is nobody's fault, and Dorothy. Is it Dorothy?
Dorothy. Mm-hmm.
She's in the house, and it lands on a woman, and it kills her. And Dorothy's like, "Ooh, I like those shoes." And she puts the shoes on, and then a bunch of people. How creepy
is that when you?
Yeah,
say
then
that?
a bunch of people are like, "Hey, you should go see the guy who's in charge of this whole place. He lives in this Emerald City, and we have a street of gold." Right. And she's like, "Okay," and she's like, "It's a yellow brick road, but actually, it's like whatever." And
it's the yellow brick road.
She's dancing and meets a bunch of strangers, and they go to him, and he's like, "I can't help you," but at the same time, a woman's chasing them. Because she wants those shoes, right? Is that what she wants? The shoes?
I think so.
I don't what.
I think it was her sister that the house landed on.
Well, the movie Wicked's supposed to kind of fill in a lot of these gaps, right? Because there's a whole backstory. There's a whole backstory between like the good witch and the wicked witch, blah blah blah, and why she's green and the shoes. There's a whole thing.
And then isn't there also Glenda, the Good Witch of the East?
I don't. Yeah. There's multiple. Yeah.
Are they related?
The movie doesn't make any sense. There are movies like this and books like this. Like
she had flying monkeys, man. Those flying monkeys are creepy.
Yeah, but Alice in Wonderland, for example. If you read that, it doesn't make any sense. And like this movie doesn't make any
pretties.
This doesn't make any sense. If you look at it long enough, you're like, I don't understand what I'm reading here. I don't understand what I'm watching. It feels like I have to be high as a kite just to be able to kind of deal with it, right?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think that probably was part of the creative process for Alice.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. Anyway, okay. She's not scary to me, but I can understand why she's.
I mean, also when she died was scary. They threw water on her. She melts, and that was really.
Why would that kill someone?
Little kid.
What? Like, how does he not bathe?
She's a witch.
That's not canon. That witches don't like. Oh wait, yeah, because she's like we used to try to kill people like that, right?
They would drown witches.
They wouldn't drown. They would drown regular people. You know, like if she's a witch, she won't die. Wait. No, the whole thing is if she's a witch, she won't die in the water. But then we throw water on a witch and she dies.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
There's a lot of inconsistencies. I think this needs to be thought out better. To be honest with you.
Yeah, but she's a scary. She's
not
scary
really.
villain.
I can understand why she'd scare you, I guess, but
and like, is she the only green witch? Like,
I don't know.
It seemed like every witch was green for a long period of time.
I'm not ever watching Wizard of Oz again, and I'm never watching Wicked. Like I remember watching Wizard of Oz. I remember thinking, "This one day in my life, I will never have to watch this again." And like,
really,
okay. Yeah, and I've reached that point. Like, if someone said, "Hey, you want to watch Wizard of Oz?"
I don't think my kids have ever seen it.
That's fine. They don't really need to see it, Mike.
I think they should.
Nah, don't make your kid watch movies. They resent you and they become resentful.
Yeah.
Like when someone sends me a YouTube clip on my phone, I resent them. I don't want to stop what I'm doing and watch it. Like I don't want to. You know, like I have other things I'm doing. You know,
there's so many references to the Wizard of Oz.
But they're all bad. Like, we've just established the movie makes no logical sense, right? Like there's like. We have to stop thinking that the things that we enjoy entertainment wise should be enjoyed by everyone else.
Right.
We got to stop forcing this on other people.
But there's a concept of classics that like.
In fact, I'm never doing that again. I'm never forcing someone to watch something I like again. Because I've realized it's terrible.
You're not going to make your wife watch the third.
No,
Lord
she
of the
couldn't even
movie.
finish the last one, so I'm not even going to do that anymore. I'd much rather just sit with a thing of popcorn and watch it myself and enjoy it. You know,
right?
Like it makes. I want people to enjoy stuff that I enjoy, but they don't.
Can she like sit next to you and read a book while you're watching it?
No.
Okay.
It's complete nothing.
Right.
All right, my number
Who's your
two.
Number one?
Joker, the original Joker, Jack Nicholson Joker. I don't think we appreciate how brilliant that performance actually was.
Yeah.
That performance was absolutely fantastic. If you actually watch Jack Nicholson's Joker, he's just incredible in every angle. He's threatening, he's funny, but he's not really funny. He's just scary. The makeup looks amazing.
Yeah.
Everything about him is just brilliant. Like it's just I can't believe they even got him to do it in the first place, and then he just does it. And
do you think his Joker's better than the other guy?
Yeah, my favorite part in the movie was there's a scene where Batman takes all of Joker's poison balloons and sends them into the atmosphere, and the Joker's like, "Where did he get one of those things?" And then Jack, his like sidekick, this guy who's been loyal to the Joker the entire movie, almost every scene, Jack's right there doing everything. And then Joker's like, "Jack, gun." And like, Jack gives him his gun, and then the Joker just shoots him. And then he says, "I'm going to need a minute alone. I'm going to need a minute alone, boys." It's like, what? It's just, every time I think about that scene, it's just hilarious. There's no way at all that was scripted. That was definitely Jack Nicholson doing some fun things with that. And like, he had real remorse. He said, "I just shot my best friend. I need a second." You know, So yeah, like this. The ending was a bit of a problem for me. Because you can't really end the movie very well, but I do like the scene of him lying on the ground with that little laughing box in his chest. That was funny, and that was good. But other than that, I mean, Tim Burton's a terrible director, but he made two good movies: Edward Scissorhands and Batman. Those two movies are his best, and that was it.
Mars Attacks was pretty good.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
No,
have you seen
all his movies? He after Batman, he realized he can't do anything better than that.
Have you seen Mars Attacks?
I have. It's not great.
Okay. I thought it was. I loved it.
I'm not. Well, you know what? I will say this. I will say Edward Scissorhands, Batman, and Sleepy Hollow. Sleepy Hollow was good too.
Sleepy Hollow was pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah. That's my favorite villain. That's it. That's our top 5 villains. Great.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good list, both of us.
Yeah, that's a strong list. That's a
all
list.
around.
I'm not sure why you are afraid of a green witch, but I'm not going to argue with you.
I mean, it's nostalgia. It's impressions as a young child.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
Mike, how can people share this podcast with their friends and family?
Hit the share button and share it with anybody you've ever watched a movie with. Just pick one of those people. So,
yeah.
Who'd you go see a movie with the last time? Hit
Me?
the share button. Share this with that person.
Yeah. I mean, the best villains are villains that have multiple sides to them, that feel like they're actually human beings. None of these characters really fit that bill. But they are fun to watch, and a good villain makes a good show, right? And a hero needs someone to deal with. Now, The hero-villain archetype is much different than the antagonist-protagonist archetype, which is a completely different thing. So don't get those confused. But, yeah, it's a good list.
Nice.
All right. We'll see you guys next time.
Yeah, for more 5.